this treasure, I summon.
So along with Blue Lock Season 2 and the Blue Lock manga chapter, this Saturday, October 5th, Blue Exorcist released Season 4 of the anime. Now, Season 3 only dropped recently, and it was in January of this year, and now that it's been taken over by a new studio, it's actually having really fast production, as you can see. So, Season 3 was the Shimane Illuminati arc, where it went into the story of how that girl with the pink, purple, something hair, she had worked for the Illuminati, or she was like taken in by the Illuminati against her will because her mother was inhabited by a spirit. And they had to use the mother to try and work on a vessel for Satan, but when the mother was no longer useful, they went to go get the daughter. And with this, it also revealed that, with spoilers, that Shima, who is the pink-haired guy who's always running around with Bon and Komaru, I think that's his name, Shima was actually a double spy for the Illuminati and Mephisto. So we got a whole story with him, and that went on. But come Season 4, and there is a big problem now that the Illuminati is on the loose, and that the gate Mephisto had sealed, and I believe it was Season 1 or 2, that gate is starting to release or attract more higher level demons. And due to this, the Exorcist School Society System, I forgot what it's called, the Knights of the True Cross, that's what it is, they have to push up the Exorcist cram school exams, and they need to partner up with other Exorcist schools in order to be prepared for when the time comes that they will engage in a war. So, the first thing that they do when they're announcing all of this is that they bring out Llewyn Light, who's known in the Blue Exorcist universe as Lightning. And he is insanely strong, and he is shown to be a very talented Aria, I believe that's what it's called, where he can do all these spells and incantations just by saying one word and something like that. Like, he'll say, "Come forth," and so on. And that actually inspires Bon, who's trying to become a exorcist, but he is also conflicted about what he should be. So he thinks, oh, maybe I should be an Arya now, because I've always been good with these incantations and stuff. So he tries to go and convince Llewyn Light, or Lightning, I'm referring to him as Lightning, to make him his apprentice. So Lightning also happens to be taking over cram school lessons for Shura. Shura is the Miss Kirigakure, that girl with the big boobs. But yeah, so her class is no longer in session, and Lightning's class now is, and he's going to be training the cram school students because everybody else left, you know? So, since it's just those exorcists in training, Lightning decides to have them take on a special task, and that's just cleaning up a new office he's been given. So, everyone pitches in to help, and eventually it's just down to Rin and Bon. Rin manages to open a chest somehow that has a demon in it and traps him in the chest. Rin is just very stupid, you know? And meanwhile, Bon manages to accidentally knock over this like book of cards, and these cards will summon a demon if you can't get rid of it in time. Or like, I don't know what it's called, like before they exorcise it. And Bon is unable to exercise one of these cards, so a descendant of the Impure clan, if you don't remember what the Impure clan is, they're a clan of demons that appeared in, I believe, volume around 8, 9, 10-ish of the manga and season 2 of the anime, where it's just like this big foam thing, basically, but it summons a big enemy. And in season 2 they fought the Impure King. This one's just a small fry, but Bon is still not able to take care of him himself, so Lightning just rips up the card and he disappears. And throughout everything that's going on between the cleaning, the training session thingy, if you can call it that, with the Impure clan, Lightning decides to take on Bon as his apprentice. And the first thing he does, obviously, is mess with him a little bit. Go get me some food, do this and that, bathe me, wash me. And at this point, Rin has been freed from the chest, so he goes ahead and gives Lightning that two-piece combo. before leaving and meeting up with Kudo. And that's about all that happens in this episode. Not much, I know. It's just a lot of things involving Lightning, as he's now being introduced as one of the main characters. And as Bon is now his apprentice, he's going to be a recurring character. But another thing that happens earlier in the episode that I forgot to mention is that Shiemi and Rin have a conversation about Yukio. Rin asks Yukio if he's going to be staying out late again, and if he would be home for dinner, and Yukio says no. So after talking, Yukio leaves, and Shiemi begins to ask Rin if he's noticed anything wrong with Yukio, and Rin thinks that he has, but he's not too sure. And that leaves a big cloud of mystery surrounding both Shiemi and Rin regarding Yukio. And I've read the manga, I'm just about caught up to date, or caught up to speed, but I'm not going to spoil it here. So a lot happens with Yukio later on, and this is only kind of the starting point. But other than that, nothing else happens in this episode. They just go on with a lot of lightning related things, and Mephisto has like a press conference regarding the exorcism exam and why it's being pushed up and blah blah blah. And of course it's revealed that Mephisto is sacrificing his own body and life in the human world in order to seal that gate that is attracting the low, high, mid-level demons. And that is his like kind of insurance against the higher-ups at the Knights of True Cross, because why would he sacrifice his own body that took him so long to acquire, and why would he give it up just to save the humans if he was working against them? So a lot goes down in this episode, but also a lot doesn't go down, if that makes sense. And that is where we're going to end the video off. I don't have many opinions on this episode, we're only on season 1, but I just wanted to give the quick breakdown of what happened. So, peace out.